Welcome. It's the Koopa. It's the Lupa. I'm going crazy and stupa, and you are here to get knowledge. So I got you, bro. Stressful situations, stressful solutions, stressless solutions. And excuse me, it seems like I'm going a little fast here. We are speed running this, just like I'm speed running this little battle here. It's gonna be a short video. Dark Deity, the Heavenly Gate, it only appears every once in a while, so we got to do it. And as I talk to you about stress-less solutions and how to get away from that stress, I'm gonna compare it to this battle. So guys, starting off with the battle, I did not feel like doing this. For this example here, I didn't feel like doing it. It only shows up once in a while. It's bosses from, areas of the game. This one just so happens to be the area of the game that we just freaking beat. What? How crazy. Yes, in the playthrough, these are the 3 bosses that we have just recently done in the MSQ. And so I decided, let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's have at it, okay? So this is the version 4 section. And once again, the stressless solutions here are just to take action, okay, on what you need to do. Honestly, if you just keep going, if you just keep taking it, if you just keep bouncing it back and forth, if you can't, fall into stress, because that's basically what stress does. Stress causes us to fall. Stress causes us to basically get overwhelmed and hit with the wave, but you have to hit yourself back with a counter wave of justice and purity. And also, this is Letty Sue. We're playing as the druid, so if I'm doing some weird lightning crazy stuff, it's because that is the amazing power of the druid class. I just put my spirit up and let it all flow out, baby. So anyways, another solution for stress is to walk. And I know this is going to sound so weird, but if you just literally take a walk, 1 hour, no stimulation, you don't need to do music. I do music sometimes. Now, sometimes I don't even do music. You don't need to do a podcast. Just take an hour-long walk somewhere. It can be in a circle. It can be pacing. It can be anything. But walking really does relieve the stress because it causes you to move. It causes you to take the action and free your mind. It's honestly a form of meditation for me at this point because I feel like I really don't need to sleep if I walk, if that makes any sense to anybody. But I have decided that, sleeping sometimes is a good idea. And I have a really weird sleep schedule where I just kind of sleep like 6 to 9 is strangely enough, or it's a really weird sleep schedule. But or sometimes it starts in the afternoons where it's like 2 to 5 p.m. or something like that, but we'll fix it. We'll change it. We'll alter it. But honestly, I feel like as long as I keep walking, as long as I keep the pace up, I can never lose. And one of the last ones that you can really just breathe into and feel out before I give you the most easiest dumb solution ever that you're like, oh well, of course, other than action and walking, is the scripture. The scripture, man. The scripture is where it's at, because that is basically what this battle is. It's the daily. It's what everybody else is keeping up with in the game. It's the spiritual power of what we are all thinking about and moving towards. As humans, all you do is get money to spend more money. As a Dragon Quest battler, all you're doing is fighting enemies to be able to fight more enemies. So here we are, fighting enemies with the crew, with the people who have been fighting enemies alongside us and are trying to keep up with the game in the same sort of vein as we are. I'm keeping up with the game in my own way. I like to make weird cosplays. I like to be cosplayed as a lettuce VTuber because it's funny, and I think putting the music from their games in the intros and outros to this one is a little bit of a Easter egg if you want to go check out the VTuber and vibe with them as well, as I am doing in the chat, but not really in the chat because I fucking hate chatting to people. Anyways, guys, the last one is perception. All you really need to do is change your perception. If you are so angry about having to do something, just like I was angry about doing this stupid freaking mission, you change your perception. You're like, you know what? I get to do this mission. I get to participate with my folks. It's going to be great, and I'm just going to take action, and I'm going to do it. The suffering is worth it because the suffering brings more pain, and the more pain I get, the higher level I will be to be able to withstand more pain. And so I beat it. It was super easy. It was super fun, and it didn't take that long. And so now we have our video, and that is it, baby. It doesn't take that long, and I have to edit it, get it recorded, upload it, blah, blah, blah. But whatever you're doing, don't run away from it. Change your perception. You get to do it. You are allowed to do it because all we're on here to do is suffer so we can suffer more optimally later. Anyways, guys, that's the whole thing. That's the Dark Deity's Palace. You just fight the boss, you complete some challenges. Hopefully your team's good. I had an amazing team, and I love you guys. I'll see you later.